Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's a girl Diamond Jack, and in today's video I'm talking about the Idoma traditional marriage, and I'm talking about an Opa to be precise. The Idoma people live in the north central Nigeria, Benue state by the southeastern flank. Okay, in most cultural groups in Nigeria, traditional marriages is an arrangement between two families, that's the wife, that's the bride and the groom. Okay, so that's the bride and the groom. Marriages in Idoma land is considered the lifelong state of union, although divorce is possible on the ground of infidelity, that's cheating, as you guys all know. Okay, when an Idoma man is about 25 years old and has the financial and physical capabilities to maintain a wife and children, it's not just all about getting married, how to maintain the wife and children. He searches for a woman of his choice who must be at least 18 years old. Must be at least 18 years old. That means the lady must be an adult and above. He informs his family of his desire, and they will in turn choose a go between, that's the person who is familiar with the girl's family. The go between, that is Ogboboye, okay, investigate the family of the girl to know who the girl is and then what she does have. Then they proceed. Then if it doesn't have, the proceed, that's the prospective groom's family, visit the woman's family with gifts of kola nuts and drinks. After both families had reached agreement, a certain amount of money would be paid to indicate that the lady has been taken. The lady has been taken. After much deliberation, an acceptable date is reached by both families. They'll fix a date for the main marriage, traditional marriage, to take place. Then the bride price will be paid on that day. During the bride price negotiations, the father of the bride would not be on ground. That's their culture. The go between, that's the person that is representing both families, the person that knows about the lady's family, and then yeah, and some members of both families will sit, and the bride's family representatives will call an outrageous amount considering her academic qualification, after which the groom's family will negotiate. Even if they call that money for you, you just have to negotiate. You know how much you're going to pay and all that, because it's not as if you are buying the child, it's not as if you are buying the lady. So you guys just have to negotiate like what you have to pay. It must not just be in millions. Their bride price is even very cheap. Both families will go for separate secret meetings. After this, they will come to conclusion on the amount to be paid. At the end of the day, the groom's family will present the amount with them with a promise to pay in full in the offing. The go-between will now present the money to the groom's parents, as a kind-hearted father would probably take out 300 naira for himself and 200 naira for the wife. I'm just giving an example. I don't know how much the person might bring. If the person bring, let's say the person bring 10,000, the father will just say, okay, let me just remove 300, let me just remove 200 from that, making 500 for me and my wife, and then we'll now return back the money to the bride, return everything to the bride, that's to his daughter, and never allow her go hungry, so that she will not get hungry during her stay in that marriage. On the same day, a list of required traditional items to be brought to the girl's family on the D-day is given to the man. The items differ from families to families. It could be oil, it could be that, it could be this. They just list things that you have to buy and then present as gift to the bride's family. For example, Ogbadibo, basic items that are presented to the family members list are different, but let's say some you use clothes for the father of the girl, clothes for the mother of the girl, some tubers of yam, 1 or 2 bags of salt, two she goats for both mom and dad, drinks both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, two basins of rice, a suitcase for the wife to be, that's you have to buy clothes and all that for the wife for a wife. The bride's mother the bride's mother buys her cooking utensils and food because she is not expected to go to the market for the first 5 market days after marriage. You see, that culture is very sweet. And you get to have food stuff, you get to have utensils and everything in your house, so you don't need to like go to the market to fetch things to come and cook for your husband. You don't have any excuse. So for that, you're just a bride. You know what a bride means now. You're a queen for that period, so your mom will prepare you to be the queen. That's how the Idoma culture is. Before the bride is handed over to her husband, her age group will pose as a mock barrier to those giving money, with amounts varying with level of the bride's education and productivity. Okay, then the groom's family gives the bride a roster and some money. If she accepts these gifts and gives them to her mother, she indicates her acceptance of the groom and is showered with gifts and money. But if she refuses to marry the man after these gifts have been provided, the bride family will return everything, like from the bride price, every dime they have given them, they'll return everything. At the end of the eating and drinking, the wife is finally handed over to the go between. That's the person who I told you earlier on, the person who is who knows much about the bride and knows much about the groom. The father of the bride will hand down some vital information to the go between for the groom, such as we don't kick our women, we don't beat our women. You understand? She's not for sale, so return her corpse whenever she dies. The normal people of Benue State don't give her their children like that. So even if they are married and then when you die, you have to bring back the corpse to us, and then we'll bury the lady by ourselves, because we don't know what might happen in your land, so we don't want that. She must not be buried outside. That's what I'm trying to say. Ideally, the bride is expected to be a virgin. It is a source of pride and joy to her family. However, in the case where the girl takes in before the traditional marriage, both families will have to wait until the girl puts to bed before any traditional rite is being performed. You understand? That's our culture in Benue State, the Idoma people. Importantly, whenever both couple agree to go on separate ways, that's divorce, the woman is not expected to live with anything she brought while the marriage lasted. The bride's parents are also expected to cough out the bride's price and some of the things the groom brought during the marriage ceremony. Oh, this one is tough. I mean, this is bad for the culture, you know. Like sometimes someone will just come and get married to you at the end of the day with all those things your mom bought for you and your father bought for you. At the end of the day, you cannot even bring them back to your house. That's after divorce, whether it's your fault or not your fault. But when you guys are going separate ways, you are divorcing, definitely you have to return everything that the groom gave the bride's family, and then the bride leaves empty-handed. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and then remember to leave a comment below. And if you have more contribution on this culture of ours, then drop it in the comment section, so I'll come get to know more and then review more, because this is what I heard is not as